Welcome to the Den on the campus of Hot Springs High School as the Tigers get ready to tip it off with the Socorro Warriors. Tigers tonight, and especially this year, the varsity girls and the varsity boys travel together and they're home together. So last year, of course, we would cover the girls' games when the boys were on the road. Then when the boys were home, the girls were on the road. But this year, they've teamed up to where the varsity is playing both the girls and the boys on the same night. So right now we're getting ready for the girls from Hot Springs High School taking on the Socorro Warriors here from the Den. And as soon as this game's over, roughly around 7 p.m., we'll start another stream and make sure that we are up and going there for you. We're also pulling our audio off on 101.9 FM. Appreciate everybody tuning in. They're on 101.9 FM. We got about 4 minutes left here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with tip-off here at the Den from Hot Springs High School.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here on the campus of Hot Springs High School, a little bit under 2 minutes to go here before tip-off here between the varsity girls of Hot Springs High School taking on the Socorro Warriors. Tigers will be back here, the girls and the boys will be back on Thursday night, as we'll have a doubleheader again here on all of our social media sites, as well as the NFHS Network and 101.9 FM. I'll bring up the scoreboard here real quick to kind of give you a little idea. The girls they're 14-16, Socorro's 15-16. So both these teams are struggling a little bit this year as both teams only have single-digit wins. The Tigers tonight, hopefully on the home court here, will be able to get that up to 6 wins. We'll have the varsity boys tip off shortly after this game, about 20-minute delay in between. But tonight we're ready for tip-off here from the Den. We'll be right back.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Carrico's Family Funeral Home is honored to help make these Tiger broadcasts possible. The Carrico's family is proud to support youth activities in addition to Tiger sports. Carrico's Family Funeral Home is family-owned and operated, serving Sierra County since 1976, providing all your funeral, cremation, and pre-planning needs with care and dignity. From the staff of the Carrico's Family Funeral Home, they say, "Go Tigers!"
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, "Go Tigers!" MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Back here live in the den from Hot Springs High School as the Socorro Warriors come to town here to take on your Hot Springs Tigers. Adriana Gutierrez from the Warriors. Faith Lucero, the senior. Gonzalez also, Caden is a senior. Castillo is a sophomore. Crispin, the junior. And number 24, Tamara Fowler. She's a senior as well. So there's your starting lineup for Socorro. And now for the Hot Springs Tigers. Eighth grader, Andrea LeClaire. We've got 3 eighth graders lined up for the Tigers here on the varsity team. Got 3 sophomores, or freshmen, and then one sophomore, 1 junior, and 3 seniors. So we'll get you the starters here. Now your starters. Mahala Hernandez, number 3. Mariah Hernandez, number 2. Taylor Littleton, the freshman, will be starting tonight. Rakeho, also another freshman on the court tonight for the Tigers starting. Alex Gonzalez, the junior, as the Tigers get ready for tip-off here from the Den. So the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Socorro Warriors. Maria Chavez, the head coach for the Tigers. Those of you joining on the radio, Tigers decked out in full white with blue trim. Warriors come in black with blue trim. We get ready for tip-off here from the Den. Appreciate the refs here for us tonight. Here we go for the first quarter. Socorro Warriors coming in 5-16, and the Tigers 4-16 on the season, as we're ready to tip it off here at center court. Gonzalez in for the tip. The Tigers control over to Hernandez. Tigers put up quick 2, rebounded out by the Warriors. By the Warriors. Coming back the other way, setting up the offense. 2-pointer from the baseline, misses everything. Picked up by Littleton. Littleton now has it across the timeline. Takes it all the way in and is knocked out of bounds, and they're going to give it to the Warriors. Tigers with a full court press. Warriors now across the timelines. They set up the offense. Out up on top with the pressure is Hernandez. Down to the baseline, looking down inside. In the trees, nowhere to go. Back out top. Warriors set it up to the inside. Tipped up there by Littleton and a turnover. Now Gonzalez. And now Taylor Littleton at the point guard, bringing it across the timeline as the Tigers set up their offense once again. Just underway here, was under 7 minutes, no score yet. Tigers down inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez off the bottom of the backboard, a little too deep. Rebound by the Tigers. And another one back up, and no good as they're able to come back out. 3 shots there for the Tigers, and a rebound by the Warriors all the way back across and in for 2 on the layup. And the Tigers didn't get back on defense after they had 3 tries there on the basket. Now full court press by the Warriors. Littleton gets it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to get it across. Now over to Littleton, and they do get it across. Now Hernandez gets it down inside and throws it away, trying to get it to her sister, not able to get it. Tigers full court press once again. This time the Warriors dribble it across, and they got a 2-on-1, taking it all the way to the hoop, and good for 2 as the Warriors go up 4-0 here early. Tigers trying to bring it in, full court press by the Warriors. Tigers get it across the timeline. Double step in there. Off the backboard, rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers once again got to take it back out on top. This time Littleton off the backboard, rebounded by the Warriors. Score up 4-0 here with 5:45 to play. First quarter here from the Den on 101.9 FM. Down on the baseline, looking inside. Tigers got that pressure out. Almost a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone. Now back inside, and there's going to be a foul inside there against the Tigers. Looks like it may go against Gonzalez. And the foul is on Gonzalez, the junior, Alex. Her first foul, team first. First free throw, no good. Warriors up 4-zip. Second free throw to come here on 101.9 FM with 5.5 minutes to play here first quarter. Second free throw on its way, rattles around, no good, and the Tigers try to get it on the rebound and knock it out of bounds. And now the Warriors will have it underneath their own basket. Good pass inside off the rim and rebounded off the Warriors and out of bounds. Tigers almost gave up another basket underneath on the inbound play. Now Gonzalez going to bring it in. Full court press for the Warriors. Gets it to Hernandez, knocked out of bounds by Crespin for the Warriors. The Tigers will take it out in front of their bench. Tigers trail by 4 here with 5:23 to play here in the first quarter. Tigers get it across the timeline and just throw it away. And another turnover for the Tigers. Crespin to toss it across the timeline, sets up the offense, dribbles to the left, takes it down to the baseline, throws it up inside. It's off the Tigers and picked up by the Warriors. This time a steal. And Hernandez all the way down, dishes it back to Littleton. A little bit too hot there as it goes out of bounds. Checking into the game is Woods for the Tigers. Tigers on a full court press again. And across the timeline comes the Warriors, down inside, off the Warriors and out on the baseline, and the Tigers will take it over. Another turnover by the Warriors. Gonzalez looking to bring it in, takes a lot of time, finally gets it in to Hernandez. Now coming up across the timeline. Ball's tipped out from behind, and Woods has it. Now it's picked up by the Warriors and knocked out of bounds. And this time the Tigers will retain possession over in front of the Warriors bench. Tigers trail 4-zip with 4:44 to play here in the first quarter and 101.9 FM. Littleton now back down inside, lost there by Woods as the Warriors pick this one up. They get it across the timeline. Kick it over to the left wing. A three-pointer is up and good. And 7-zip, and there's a timeout on the floor. With the Warriors up 7-0 with 4:29 to play here. On the Turtleback Pest Control scoreboard, we'll be right back.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Back here in the den after a quick timeout as the Tigers go down 7-zip. Tried to get the pass back to Gonzalez and knocked out off the leg of the Warriors. The Tigers in trouble quick here, down 7-zip. Gonzalez trying to get the ball in. This time just throws it right to the Warriors and a basket as the Tigers have no answer here for this full court press. They go down by 9. Now Gonzalez has it, takes a double step, no call for dribble, gets it down to the baseline and off the rim is no good. Tigers go up, get the rebound, and finally get it in. Looked like maybe Woods there or Hernandez are for 2. So the Tigers finally on the board here. Trail 9-2 with 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Tigers put the pressure on, gets it across the timeline to the Warriors, tries to throw it down, stepped in the passing lane there by Littleton, a good play there, and then she gets knocked to the ground and picks up the foul. Littleton on the turnover picked it up in the passing lane, and now Gonzalez is going to bring it in front of her bench. Gonzalez. Number 1, Billieu with the ball. Now back over to Littleton on the left wing. Bounce pass inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it down, and she gets hammered to the ground. Watch this one on the replay. She takes it down inside, and then she just gets tripped. And down she goes. Foul was on number 23, and that's Crispin. Littleton off the backboard, picks up her own rebound. Now it's down in the paint. Tigers try to get it out, throw it right to the Warriors. Now the Warriors going to come across the timeline and set it up. From the left wing, now back to the top of the key. From the baseline, Gonzalez cuts her off, has to pass it back out. Now back down inside on the hook. And a little walk there was taken, a little extra step. And the Tigers will take over, trailing 9-2 here on 101.9 FM. 3 minutes to play here, first quarter. From the Den. Now here comes Billieu across the timeline. Gets it down in the paint. Picked up by Hernandez. Back over to Billieu, in and out. Knocked out of bounds by the Warriors, so the Tigers will have it under their basket with 2:50 to play. Tigers down by 7. Both varsities will be back Thursday night here as Cobrey comes to town. We'll have that game live for you. Tigers run this one around to the other side of the loose ball. Picked up by Gonzalez. Gonzalez steps down, and now she's fouled. She'll probably go to the line on this one. Tigers trail 9-2 with 2:42. Gonzalez now from the free throw line. First one is up and rattles off the back, no good. Caden Gonzalez, the senior, checks in for the Warriors. Second free throw by Gonzalez is up and no good. Back up by the Tigers and finally cleared by the Warriors. And back the other way they come. From the left wing, looking around, finally throws it back out on top. Now down inside at the free throw line. Back out on a three-pointer off the rim. Goes long out of bounds. This will be Tiger ball. 2:21 here, first period. Well, 101.9 FM. Tigers trail 9-2. Late substitution there for the Warriors. A steal there on the bounce pass. Warriors pick it up. Throw it across to the left wing. Another three-pointer up and off the rim, no good. Littleton trying to get the rebound. Billieu tries to get it. Finally the Tigers get it under control, and back they come the other way as Gonzalez tries to get the pass and knocked out of bounds. 2:02 to play here. First quarter, Tigers down 9-2. Across the timeline come the Warriors. Tigers now in like a 2-1-2 zone defense. Around the perimeter to the left wing. Now they kick it back on the cross. Now from a three-pointer is up and no good. Rebounded out by the Tigers. Tigers got some numbers if they get ahead of the defense here. And they got to stop. Now they kick it down into Woods. Woods flips it over, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Gonzalez as she tries for the rebound. With 1:34 to go. Across the timeline now come the Warriors. Gonzalez going to pick up her second foul. No, it looks like they just knocked it out of bounds. Gonzalez playing that tight defense along on the sidelines. Warriors now get it in. Top of the key, back over to the left wing. Three-pointer up, off the backboard, no good. Tigers not able to come up with it and actually tie it up. That possession will stay with the Warriors as the Tigers won the tip. Left wing, bounce it across. Over to the right wing now. Three-pointer put up by the Warriors. No good. This time Littleton goes in and grabs the rebound. Not able to come up with it, but Bilyeu does. And now the Tigers, Bilyeu all the way to the basket. No good. And another tie-up. And the Tigers will get this possession. For their own baseline. This time it comes in, and it's in and out of the hands of the Tigers. Here come the Warriors back the other direction with a 9-2 lead, taking it in under a minute to go here in the first quarter. This time there's a steal by Bilyeu. Bilyeu's going to take this one all the way down and off the rim and good as we watch that one on the replay. Now the Warriors with 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. From the left baseline, off the rim, rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers try to get this one out to Bilyeu once again, and on the drive, down, off the rim, or off the backboard, no good. And here comes the Warriors back the other way with 15 seconds to play. Tigers trail 9-4. A floater in off the baseline, no good. Basket off the rebound, no good. And now the Tigers pick it up and come the other way. They got 4 seconds to go. Got to shoot it quick here. Here comes Littleton, and she right at the buzzer, but she gets a foul. So she may go to the line here right at the end of the quarter. And she will. The foul was on Crespin, the junior. And with no time remaining, Littleton goes to the free throw line. First one is up and good. Tigers cut into that lead 9-5 here at the end of the first period. Littleton on the second free throw. Up and good. So the Tigers cut it down 9-6 here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on 101.9 FM.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Ready for the second period here as the Tigers cut into the lead there right at the end of the quarter on a foul, and Littleton with 2 points. Now the Warriors set it up top of the key. Tigers trail 9-6. We start the second quarter. This quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In, Drive Up, Drive Through, and I saw the new furniture and everything. They're going to have some more dine-in here shortly, so it's great there for A&B Drive-In. Down on the baseline now, trying to get it down and stolen by the Tigers. And now the Tigers trying to dribble this one back. Here comes Littleton, gets it across the timeline. Bilyeu takes it down and off the glass, and no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Tigers miss an easy one there. And now they throw this. The Warriors throw this one away, and the Tigers will have it coming back the other way. Tigers can tie it up here with a 3. So we're just underway here in the second quarter on 101.9 FM. Bilyeu across the timeline, out of control, and they're going to tie this one up. And the Tigers should have this one. Tigers bring it in on the side, and that will be LeClaire. Bringing it in for the Tigers. They trail 9-6. Down on the baseline to Littleton. Bounce pass inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns and is fouled, but no foul called. Saved by Littleton, and a 2-point play there by Gonzalez, and a great play on the save. Now the Warriors across the timeline. Tigers only trail by 1 now from the left baseline. Littleton with the pressure against the Warriors. Keeping it on the perimeter, now on the drive, and almost stolen by the Tigers. Now back on the right baseline, trying to drive it in on Gonzalez. Underneath the basket, loose ball picked up by Gonzalez. And knocked out of bounds, but it looks like the Tigers will keep this one as they trail by 1. And a quick timeout taken by the Socorro coach, a 32nd. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Tigers trail 9-8. Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911. After the timeout, the Tigers trail 9-8 with 6:31 to play here before the half. Here from the Den. Coach is doing a little cleanup there on the floor. Make sure we get all the water out, so no injuries. Gonzalez to bring it in for the Tigers. Now Gonzalez gets it back from Littleton. Tigers Bilyeu gets it across the timeline. Down on the baseline, back across, over, and good as number 13, LeClaire, picks up 2 points. The Tigers take the lead, 10-9 here in the Den as the Tigers have come alive here in the second quarter. Off the backboard, no good, and picked up by the Warriors, and a foul underneath going to be against the Tigers. May go against Gonzalez. Let's see who it's on. I'm going to go to the free throw line. It's actually against Littleton. Taylor Littleton, the freshman, picks up her first. Second one is good, and they tie it up, do the Warriors. Littleton now gets it over to Gonzalez, throws it away. Back up, easy layup for the Warriors, and now just like that with a couple of mistakes by the Tigers and another mistake picked up by the Warriors. Tigers trail by 2, and they could be down even more as they just took the lead for the first time. From the baseline, jumper is good. Tigers going to need to call timeout here. They just went down 14-10 just after couple of seconds here as they're trying to get the ball in that full court press. They turn it over again. Tigers have no answer for this press by the Warriors. Bring it in to the top of the key. Bilyeu with all kinds of pressure now. Three-pointer up. Off the rim, no good. Gonzalez picks this one up. Here comes Littleton trying to get it across the timeline, and they throw it away again. Do the Tigers. So turnover waiting to happen. And here on the steal, here comes the Tigers back the other way as a good steal there by LeClaire. Two-pointer off the rim, no good. Tigers trying to get the rebound. Gonzalez goes in, fighting for it. Now they come out along the sidelines, gets it down there underneath the basket, and good. And the Tigers now trail by 6, and now the Tigers going to have to take a timeout. Tigers go up by 1, and then all of a sudden they let them score 7 points. We'll be right back here with 5:05 to play. Here on the A&B scoreboard, we'll be right back.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
After the timeout taken by the Tigers, they trail by 6 with 5:05 to play here in the first half. Excuse me. Now Gonzalez trying to bring it in again. This time Littleton's got it. Turns, tries to dribble it. Triple teamed. Now Gonzalez gets it across the timeline. Now over to Bilyeu. Now the Tigers going to set up their offense. Over to Littleton from the left wing. Down on the baseline. LeClaire tries to get this up. Looked like it may have been blocked, but a rebound by the Tigers. No good. Now they got the loose ball once again and saved by Gonzalez. And now Littleton's going to crank up a three, and it's off. And nothing but air, and rebounded by the Warriors. So the Tigers had plenty of chances there to score. And they trail 16-10 here with 4.5. Another three-pointer put up by the Warriors, and good. And now the Tigers, just like that, go down by 9, 19-10 with 4:22 to play. That full-court press and three-pointers have killed the Tigers tonight. All the way to the hoop is Bilyeu, and this one's knocked out of bounds. Should stay with the Tigers, and no, it's going to give it to the Warriors. Tigers got to find an answer for that full-court press, and then they're going to have to extend that zone out a little bit and start putting some pressure on those three-point shooters. If they want to stay in this game, this one may get out of hand quickly. Tigers were able to get it up, and a steal here by the Tigers as Bilyeu takes this one all the way down, and they needed that one for sure, as now it's 19-12, so good play there on defense. Just what the doctor ordered for the Tigers. Another steal by Bilyeu. Bilyeu's going to take this one all the way down again. Let's see if she can make it, and she does, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line, and just like that, the Tigers have put some pressure back on the Warriors as the Tigers cut into that lead. It's 19-14 here with 3:42 to play in the first half. Bilyeu to the line, and no good. Picked up by Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it right back to Bilyeu, and off again. One more time, no good, as the Tigers are going to come up with it, and they still have it. Now down underneath. We're going to watch this one all night down here. Tigers, Gonzalez just cranks that one in again, and now we're going to get back out where the Tigers can set it up the offense. So a good play there by the Tigers, but not able to get it in the breadbasket. Now down to Woods, now over to Gonzalez down inside. No good. Picks up her own rebound. This time she puts it back in. And now the Tigers only trail 19-16, so they made a dent here into the lead with some tough defense and some offensive rebounds. Top of the key now for the Warriors. Now they kick it off to the left side. Now back up on top. So where the Tigers need to extend out a little bit. Watch that back door, but able to put some pressure on these three-point shooters. Almost a steal by Bilyeu again, this time off the rim, no good, as the Warriors come down with it. And the Tigers try to hold them up in there, and it's blocked by the Tigers. And now there's going to be a traveling violation against Littleton, so they're going to turn it back over. With 2:39 to play, the Tigers trail 19-16 here on 101.9 FM. Socorro under their own basket brings it in from the left baseline, and another three-pointer. And they go up 22-16 as the Tigers, there comes that pressure again. This time Gonzalez is going to take the ball and get it across, no problem. Gets it over to Hernandez, lazy pass. Back to the top of the key on the drive. In and out. Off the rim, Gonzalez now picks it up. This one's cranked a big three and out of bounds. And I think we got mixed up here on our roster. We picked these rosters up, Max Preps. We asked the coach yesterday if they were up to date, and we've got Bilyeu as number 1 and then Hernandez number 3, but I think those are backwards. I think Bilyeu is number 3 and Hernandez number 1. So we'll get that finalized for you. Pressure now by the Tiger defense. This time they do extend it out from Tigers trying to tie it up, and they do. Socorro's going to keep this one with 1:47. 22-16, Tigers trail. Eleven in for Bilyeu. Socorro underneath their own baseline. Gets it out. Set up. Over and back. The Tigers on a steal now. They got a 3-1, and it's knocked out of bounds, but the Tigers are going to keep this one. Just unable to come up with it with Hernandez. Now the Tigers get it in. Two-pointer from the baseline off the side of the backboard. And out of bounds as the Warriors with 1:33 to go here in the first half. Top of the key now for the Warriors. To the left wing from the baseline. On the drive, stand-up jumper and good. 24-16 now, the Tigers trail. The Tigers have no answer for this press. This time Hernandez gets it across, tries to get it down underneath the basket. Now back to Littleton, and knocked out of bounds, not able to hold on to it, and another turnover by the Tigers. 59.6 seconds to play here in the first half. On the pressure is Hernandez. Now back to the top of the key. Now down inside the paint. Got to kick it out. Here comes that three-pointer once again. Off the rim. Tigers try to go for the rebound. No good, and they finally do pick up the rebound with 28 seconds to go as the Tigers just trying to dribble with their head down, and this time they get taken away by the Warriors, and back comes Gonzalez with the steal. Now Littleton's trying to get it to the center of the court now across the timeline. Now the Tigers try to set it up. Woods down inside. Blocked out of bounds, and the Tigers will maintain this. With 10.8 seconds to play, they trail 24-16 here on 101.9 FM. Littleton gets the pass. The Tigers down to 7 seconds. Almost a steal there by the Warriors. Now Littleton puts up a three off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors, and that is it. It is halftime here for the Tigers. They trail 24-16 on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. We're going to take some commercial breaks. We'll be back with the third quarter shortly. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Need concrete?
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences. 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Carrico's Family Funeral Home is honored to help make these Tiger broadcasts possible. The Carrico's family is proud to support youth activities in addition to Tiger sports. Carrico's Family Funeral Home is family-owned and operated, serving Sierra County since 1976, providing all your funeral, cremation, and pre-planning needs with care and dignity. From the staff of the Carrico's Family Funeral Home, they say, Go Tigers!
Back here in the den at halftime as the Lady Tigers trail 24-16. We want to bring up some information here for you. The Hot Springs High School Junior Senior Parent Night, next Wednesday, February 21st, from 4 to 7, right here in the cafeteria. Join us for support for senior information, scholarships, financial aid, college employment, and grad bash. For more information, Martha Hernandez, 575-894-8350. Miss Armendariz at 575-894-8359. Please join them. We appreciate the community, all their support and everything, but please come help with the Junior Senior Parent Night, Wednesday, February 24th from 4 to 7, right here on the campus of Hot Springs High School in the cafeteria. We're going to be back. We got about 2.5 minutes, and we'll be back here for the start of the third quarter for the girls' game here on 101.9 FM.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Back here in the den, we get ready to start the third quarter here of the girls' games. The Tigers trail 24-16 on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Appreciate all their sponsorship and everybody that helps us out, bring these games to you. A lot of work, a lot of equipment, a lot of money. But we always appreciate those guys that help us out. And we get ready to start here for the Tigers to bring it in here as we start the third quarter. Tigers trail 24-16 from the baseline quickly. Off the rim and no good. Tigers on the offensive rebound. Down inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it up, and this time she gets two. Across the timeline now for the Warriors. On the drive, down inside the paint now. Bounce pass. Good pass. This time no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Out of bounds by the Warriors, so the Tigers will take it out under their own basket on the corner. Tigers trail 24-18, actually take it out on the side. They give it to the Warriors. It was out on the Tigers. On the drive from the baseline, good play there by defense by Gonzalez with the steal, and then she gets tied up. Got to keep that ball up high and don't go down with it. Get tied up, and the Tigers brought it in to start the third quarter, so this possession goes back to the Warriors underneath their own basket. Back inside now, Gonzalez picks it up. Finally gets it over to Littleton. Now Littleton back over to the Tigers. This time down to Hernandez, and good. Tigers putting the pressure on now. On the baseline, double team, knocked out of bounds. This one should stay with the Warriors. Tigers almost on the steal. This time they throw it out. It will be the Tiger ball. As the Warriors turn it over. Full court press again by the Tigers. Let's see if they've got this one dialed in, and they do. Hernandez all the way down and for two. And the Tigers now only trail by two as the Tigers have made some adjustments at halftime, especially on that full court press. They only trail by two, 24-22. And now a quick timeout taken by the Warriors on the Los Arcos Scoreboard Steakhouse. The Tigers trail 24-22 with 6:31 to play. They've got it as the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, we should be here on the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Well, we got it right after the timeout as the Tigers only trail by two, 24-22 with 6:31 to play here in the third quarter. Score now brings it in from in front of their bench. And a steal by Hernandez again. This time they go to the floor, picked up by the Warriors, and now a foul. Looked like on number 2. That's Mariah Hernandez, the senior. That's her second. Oh, I'm sorry, her first. Team first. There's a little change this year in high school basketball as they reset the team fouls every quarter instead of per half. Stolen by the Tigers on the rebound, but given right back to the Warriors and a 2-point basket, and the Tigers now trail 26-22. Tigers, here we go again with that press, and the Tigers going to break this one. They get it across. Hernandez does. A little bit out of control, gets it underneath the baseline. And now Littleton misses and knocked out by the Tigers as Hernandez tries to, Mariah does, and tries to get the rebound. Tigers trail 26-22. 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. Skip pass across and out, and it's off the Tigers as they try to save it. Gonzalez was standing on the sidelines when she touched it. Now the Warriors will bring it in with a 4-point lead. Stolen by the Tigers and knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. They actually knocked it off of one of the Tigers. I'm sorry, off the Warriors. Tigers will take it out in front of the Squirrel bench. Littleton now across the timeline, and she's fouled. Like number 4, that should be Faith Lucero, picks up the foul. That's her first. Now the Tigers bring it in. Littleton from the baseline gets it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez triple teamed. Little hook shot good off the glass. And, man, she is powerful down inside. That's where the Tigers need to keep it. Post her up and just feed it to her. Let her do the damage. 2-pointer off the rim for the Warriors. And Hernandez streaming down the sidelines. Looked like she may have got fouled. No call. Missed the layup. And here comes the Warriors back the other way. And now the Tigers take it back on the steal. Now they try to get it down to Littleton and thrown away. So you're not used to high school basketball on the girls' side. And turnover city coming. Now the Warriors cross the timeline, set up the offense, skip pass across, and this time it's almost stolen by Gonzalez and knocked out of bounds. The Warriors will retain possession with a 2-point lead and 4:50 to go to play here in the third quarter. Off to the left wing. Drives down inside in the paint, gets it off, rebound off the glass, and the Tigers' Littleton comes up with it. Now it's on. Now it's just a scrum going on, and it's going to call a jump ball. This one should be the Tigers as Littleton hangs in there. Where they get the ball down on the ground is nothing but a scrum. Gonzalez to bring it in for the Tigers, and another full court press by the Warriors, and almost a turnover as Gonzalez picks it up. Now she's got to dribble out. Just give her the ball and let her go. Hits the deck, and this is going to be a foul against number 4. This is her second, and that's against Faith Lucero, the senior, her second foul in just a matter of a few minutes. 4:20 to play. Tigers trail by 2, have the ball on their own end, and now Bilyeu sets it up top of the key, gets it to Littleton, now down on the baseline, tries to get it inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to dribble and keeps it in, and it's stolen by the Warriors, and back the other way come the Warriors all the way down to the baseline. The Tigers trying to put pressure, and now they're going to call another jump. Tied up there by number 1, Bilyeu. I'm sorry, Hernandez. Warriors get it in to the right wing, and they're fouled as she tries to take it to the hoop, and I believe that's on Littleton. Littleton picks up her second personal foul. Warriors bring it in under their basket. Down inside, and now Gonzalez is going to pick up the foul, and that's going to be a shooting foul. We'll try to catch this one on the replay, as Gonzalez just can't hold her ground there. To the free throw line goes Lucero. The first one is up and no good off the back iron. Fowler checks in for the Warriors. Tigers still trail by 2. Second one is up and no good. And a foul underneath. It's going to call it against the Tigers. I'm sorry, against the Warriors. And that was on Lucero. She picks up her third. Now the Tigers trail by 2 with under 4 minutes to go here third quarter as they bring it in against that full court press. Here goes Hernandez all the way down, and she's going to be fouled. As 2 shots are coming up. Foul on 22, Castillo, the sophomore. She picks up her third personal. Off the back iron, the Tigers still trail by 2. Second free throw off the glass, banks that one in for trail by 1. Socorro now across the timeline. Sets the offense to the baseline. Steps on the out of bounds marker. Let's see if we can catch this one on the replay. And she does right there, just enough to get that one called against her. Now the Tigers bring this one in with a full court press again, right up the middle, down inside. Gonzalez off the glass, no good. The Tigers trying to get the rebound. This one goes out of bounds, going to stay with the Tigers. As Mariah Hernandez now will bring it in. Littleton just inside the key, misses everything. Saved by the Tigers and hits the top of the backboard and the support beam and out of bounds. So the Tigers trail by 1 with 3:22 here in the third quarter. No pressure by the Tigers here in a while on that for full court. Warriors have been pretty much in that full court press all game. Top of the key, now left wing, a three-pointer put up and no good. Tigers try to get the rebound, and they do. Just got to hang on to it. Here comes Littleton now. Gets it across the timeline, loses control, but Hernandez hangs on to it. Now the Tigers go for the scrum again, and the Warriors come up with it. All the way down, and a foul is going to go against the Tigers. Gets her on the arm there. To the free throw line goes Gonzalez for the Warriors. Hernandez picked up her first foul for the Tigers. First free throw is no good. Tigers still only trail by 1 here late in the third quarter. Tigers on the line there. They should get another shot. As Hernandez, Mariah just got up on her tippy toes on the line there and got into the paint before the ball was released. So they'll shoot another one, and this one is good. So that cost the Tigers 1 point. Now here comes the pressure again by the Warriors, and this time Gonzalez will get it across the timeline, just about double dribbled that. Tigers lose it down in the paint. Now they get it back. Littleton does, and we got a player down on the floor, and we got an injury timeout here by the Warriors. Tigers trail by 2, 27-25 here on 101.9 FM. Boys varsity against the Socorro Warriors coming up next here on all of our channels, Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS network, as well as 101.9 FM. Hopefully it looks like she's all right. Maybe got hit in the head or the face. Four team fouls each here in the third quarter. Hernandez will bring this in for the Tigers on their own end of the court. Littleton trapped down there on the baseline, throws a bounce pass and gets it stolen and knocked out of bounds, and this will stay with the Warriors. Across the timeline, sets it down in the paint. Little jumper at the free throw line and just inside and good. Now the Tigers trail by 4, and here comes that press again by the Warriors. Hernandez arm all the way down and off the rim and picked up by the Warriors coming back the other direction. So the Tigers not able to come up with that layup. This time Gonzalez does a good job, just good hustle there. She keeps it in play for the Tigers on the steal. Here comes Hernandez. Gets it down to Littleton. Littleton on the drive and off the backboard, no good. Rebound picked up by the Warriors. And back the other way they go quickly. Reach in there by Hernandez, and they're going to finally get her with the body. This looks like it's going to be a push. Actually, it's going to be against number 2. That is Mariah Hernandez on the foul. Two shots here for the Warriors as they got a 4-point lead here with 1:38 to play third quarter. First free throw is off the rim, no good. Woods checks in for McKenna Woods checks in for the Tigers. An 8th grader. 3 8th graders coming up for the Tigers. Number 13 there, LeClaire as well, has been in the game tonight. Second free throw on the way, and off the rim, no good. Back the other way come the Tigers quickly. Littleton all the way to the rim, in and out, no good. She steps back in and establishes herself, and now the Tigers just can't hang on to it there on the baseline. And the Tigers trail by 4 with 1:27 here, third quarter. Across the timeline, they set the Warrior offense up. Tigers in that tight zone, and a little jumper rolls around and good. And now the Tigers trail 31-25. And the press is on again for the Warriors. This time Hernandez breaks it. A little bit out of control and then throws it away and back to the Warriors. Tigers need a timeout. Checking into the game is Collins. The other 8th grader checks in for Woods. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Tigers trail 31-25 here on 101.9 FM. Charge against the Warriors. Like number 11 on the charge. Tigers will take it out. Need to cut into this lead with 44.9 seconds. That was on number 2. We don't have them on the roster. Actually, it was on number 5. Gonzalez for the Warriors. Her first. Hernandez now across the timeline, trying to set up the offense. Tries to get it down Littleton. Littleton on the drive and off the backboard and good on the layup. So Littleton scores 2 points for the Tigers, cut into that lead. Tigers trail 31-27 here late in the third quarter. Now the Tigers come out almost in a 1-2 zone, almost pressure on the point guard. Now off to the right wing, looking down inside. They do get it inside. A little bit of step here and there, and stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Littleton the other direction. She needs the road map to get out of that one. Tigers got 6 seconds to go here, and the Tide looks like it's going to be out. And the Tigers got 3.5 seconds here in the third quarter. They trail 31-27 here on 101.9 FM. Hernandez gets it into the other. Hernandez got to shoot it. He only got a second to go. Heaves it up and off the backboard, no good. So at the end of the third quarter here in the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard, the Tigers trail 31-27. We'll be right back for the final quarter here from the Den. Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911. At the end of 3, the Hot Springs Tigers trail 31-27. Fourth quarter is going to be brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Make sure you see Big Lynn out there at Elfin Butte. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, Tigers trail by 4. Don't forget, we're going to stop this stream. We got some graphics we need to change up here and get ready for the boys' game. We're going to start a brand new stream even on the NFHS network as well. So make sure you tune in. That game's supposed to be coming up here as soon as this one's over. It's going to be probably a little after 7 o'clock. But the Tigers now, the girls are in focus here. They trail by 4. And now we got a foul against Gonzalez underneath the basket just as we brought that one in. So the Tigers, she picks up her third. Now the Warriors across the timeline set up their offense. Down inside off the glass, and no good. Offensive rebound and blocked by the Tigers. Now Gonzalez gets it, and they're going to get called Hernandez for traveling. Mariah. Warriors bring it in, top of the key. Nobody open underneath. Now they set up the offense. Tigers trail 31-27. On the steal for the Tigers. Back the other direction. Here goes Hernandez. Too hard off the backboard. Rebounded by the Warriors. Collins, number 21, the 8th grader, on the floor for the Tigers as well here in the fourth quarter. On the baseline drive, nowhere to go. He's got to kick it out to the right wing. Now looking to drive. Turns, dribbles down. Good defense by the Tigers. Picks up her dribble back to the top of the key. On the drive, nowhere to go and a foul. Actually called her for travel violation, so the Tigers will take this one out. Let's see if Socorro, they call the dogs off now for a full court press. So I think, I know they're probably getting tired, but I think I'd have kept that one on for the Warriors. The Tigers now have a chance to set up their offense. And they turn it over on a hot pass there off of Hernandez, and all the way on the drive, and a foul by LeClaire. The 8th graders takes the foul for the Tigers, and to the line go the Warriors. Tigers trail 31-27. 6:38 to play here in the game. First free throw missed. We probably should say regulation. The way this game's going, it's possible we could go to overtime. Second free throw now for Gonzalez for the Warriors is good. And now the Tigers bring it in. No pressure from the Warriors here as they're going to let the Tigers bring this one up across the timeline. LeClaire now on the dribble over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez in. They're going to call a charge on that one. She lowered her shoulder there. Let's see if we can get this one on. You can see it there on the replay. She just puts her arm out right there. She's driving, and they're going to call that one every time. Gonzalez takes a breather as the Tigers trail by 5 with 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Round the key go the Warriors down on the baseline on the dribble. Little jumper pull up and good. And now the Warriors go up 34-27, up by 7. Here with 6 minutes. So they call the press off and let the Tigers come across and try not to turn it over. LeClaire all the way on the drive, and it's knocked out. Should stay with the Tigers as that one's kicked out from behind. In for the Tigers. Jump shot is blocked at the free throw line, but flying in is Hernandez. Now LeClaire for the basket off the rim for the 8th grader. Picked up the rebound, though. Now she looks to pass and gets it over to her teammate. Now LeClaire doing all the damage. Tried to get it inside to Hernandez. Shuffled her feet, no call. LeClaire, now she gets called for a travel violation. So the Tigers a little light there on the floor right now. They got some youngsters out there. They got Gonzalez sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. Sometimes when you get, you got 1 to go before you get out, you get back in there and play better. At least a little smarter knowing that you could be sitting on the bench. Now from the baseline are the Warriors. Skip pass to the top of the key. Now to the left wing, looking down inside. This one's knocked around by the Tigers, picked up the dribble by the Warriors. And Warriors just keeping this one out of play, and now on the paint and picked up by loose ball by the Tigers. Here comes Hernandez, number 1, back the other direction, tries to throw Ill-advised pass and throws it away, and here comes the Warriors back with about 4.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Tigers trail 34-27 here on 101.9 FM. Three-pointer in and out. Tigers don't have any height out there right now to rebound with. Got two eighth graders on the floor for the Tigers. Little skip pass down on the baseline. Kept in by the Warriors. Tigers knock this one out. Hernandez does. Here comes Gonzalez back in with 4 fouls. Now we anchor that a little bit inside, and this one's thrown away by the Warriors, so Tigers will take it over with trail by 7 with 4:20 to play. No pressure yet by the Warriors again as they call the Dogs off on that full court press. Hernandez now across the timeline sets up the offense. To the right wing, now tries to get it down. Gonzalez on the drive, puts it up, and good. And the Tigers now trail 34-29. So Gonzalez playing with 4 fouls in there. Takes that one to the hoop. Little skip pass to the baseline. This one's going to be short on the jumper, picked up by the Tigers. LeClaire tries to get it out. Picked up by the Warriors on the loose ball. Three-pointer up and off the back iron. Now Hernandez got it, number 1. Let's see what she can do in the trees there. She tries to dribble it through. Hangs on for the possession, and now the Tigers are going to put in a double dribble as Hernandez just picked up the dribble and put it back down on the court. Woods checks in now for 13, LeClaire. Tigers have got some youngsters in there. They're going to be good, man. You got them for after this season for four more years, and they've already got some experience here tonight and this season in the varsity. So good for them. Gonzalez now on the rebound. Double teamed, easy basket, and Gonzalez will sit now. She just picked up her 5th foul. She's gone. And on the rebound there, Gonzalez just hit her with the body trying to get that one blocked. And Gonzalez picks up her 5th. Collins checks in for the Tigers, the 8th grader. Now the Tigers have 3 8th graders out there, number 13, 20, and 21, all on the court right now for the Tigers. On the rebound, a three-pointer put up and no good and saved by the Warriors, and this time the Tigers have it. Now here comes Collins back the other way, hits it down to Hernandez. This one's knocked out by the Warriors, should stay with the Tigers. Tigers trail 36-29 with 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Littleton, number 10's checking back in. Now, we shouldn't say much on Littleton. You know, she's got a lot of good experience. She's only a freshman, so the Tigers have got a lot of talent coming up here on this girls' team. Just need some experience and kind of throw it away there. Just another turnover there by the Tigers. Across the timeline, now just kind of milking the clock are the Warriors with a 7-point lead, 36-29. Now the pressure comes by Hernandez. Picks up her dribble. This time it's picked up by the Tigers. Now Woods has it. Now she gets it out to Littleton. Littleton trying to get it across the timeline and does. She's just going to take this one all the way down. A little hook shot, no good. Picked up by the Warriors. Coming back the other direction, here comes the Warriors. Little pass down on the baseline. Shuffled her feet. Should have been called for a walk, but the Tigers keep the pressure on as the Warriors bounce it across the perimeter now on the baseline, and this foul's going against the Tigers. Looked like Littleton picked up the foul, number 10. That's the 5th team foul for the Tigers here, fourth period. First free throw, no good. Tigers pick up the rebound, heading the other direction. Here comes Hernandez inside, loses control. This time Woods has it, puts it on the ground, puts a little shuffle down inside there and throws it away. Here come the Warriors back the other direction. Little spin move, tucked in there by Hernandez. Now Hernandez goes in, and this one's going to be knocked out by the Warriors. Actually going to be called number 24, and that's Fowler against the Warriors. She's going to pick up her first. Tigers will take it out. They trail by 7 with 1:54 to go. Tough season here for the Tigers. Only 4 wins and 16 losses. Hernandez down on the baseline, tries to get it inside. This one's tipped out of bounds. The Tigers will retain possession. Top of the key now. Collins dribbles it off her leg, and that's over and back, and that's going to go to the Warriors. LeClaire checks in for Collins, another 8th grader for an 8th grader. NMA allows you 5 years of varsity play if you start as an 8th grader. So these kids have played at their 8th grade. Now their season's over. Move them up to the varsity. And some good experience for them. On the dribble, top of the key, pressured by Woods, and now Hernandez comes up. Now got to do something with it. Gets it down inside. And picked up. Hernandez grabs it and runs out of bounds with it, so it'll remain with the Warriors. Tigers trail 36-29 here on 101.9 FM. From the baseline, no good. Rebound picked up by the Tigers, and we have a whistle. Looks like it was dribbled out of bounds. So the Tigers will take it out from under the basket of the Warriors. Hernandez now across the timeline quickly, tries to get it into Littleton and can't hang on to it. Picked up by the Warriors with a minute to play. LeClaire on the rebound, actually from the steal. Here comes Hernandez, now down to Woods, off the in and out, and picked up and a tie-up. Actually a foul on number 20, and that's going to be McKenna Woods. Well, we'll bring it back down and shoot some free throws for the Warriors. 46.1 seconds, and the Tigers trail by 7. First one is good. Second one off the rim, and the Tigers come back quickly. This is Littleton off the glass and no good. McKenna Woods, no good. Knocked out of bounds. This should be Tiger ball. 36.6 seconds, trail by 8. LeClaire over to Littleton. Littleton now on the drive. Now kicks it back to LeClaire. LeClaire was going to think about a three-pointer there. Now she gets it back. Littleton will try the three, and it's off the rim and glass and good. And now the Tigers only trail by 5, but a little late here with only 19 seconds. They're going to put some pressure on, just go ahead and put them on the free throw line, but they're going to dribble all the way around, throw this one up, and no good. Picked up by the Warriors. And the Tigers got to do something here to pick it up. And they do. Here comes Littleton back the other way. Littleton puts her head down, dribbles this one all the way down, takes a step, and knocked out of bounds with 0.1 seconds. So the Tigers trail 37-32. Don't think they got a 5-point play here with 0.1 seconds. Tigers bring it in and just do something with it, and no good there at the shot. So the final score here from the Den on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard is Socorro Warriors 37, Hot Springs Tigers 32. We appreciate you tuning in. We're going to stop this stream and start a new one for the boys. We'll be right back.